Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Namaste. So, I welcome you all in this Tangle Marathon session. I'm your host, Nidhi Prakash, and today this Tangle Marathon session is special for the Inktober Tangles 2022 Tangles. So, every year in October, that's called the Inktober. We the tradition is pretty long, but like in this Zentangle word, it's pretty new. And Stephanie Jennifer, who kind of gives all the list for the Inktober, so we generally follow that list. And that is supposingly you are going to make one artwork every single day in the October and use that Tangle name as a prompt, but that is just a suggestion. It is absolutely up to you how you want to go about it. You can do once a week, you can do every other alter day, you can make one artwork per day, or you can make a one big artwork for the whole month. Like this is what I did for the last year Inktober. I added one tangle every single day and I made video on every single day, and made this. I worked on this opus style. This is a 10-inch square, and or if you want, you can make like one these kind of tiles. So this tile comprises five tangles. So day 1 to day 5. You can make just one tangle per tile. You can make few tangles per tile or a big project. You can skip one tangle or you can add other tangles than the list. It is absolutely up to you. The target is to be creative, to be active, and to work as much as you can. Awesome. So let me see. Hi, Thospon. Hi, good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Bunny from Florida. And I know I can feel you, Florida guys. And my all best wishes for you all. So, Kathy has asked me one question about the turntable. Yes, Kathy. I have two turntables. One is 13-inch, one is 21-inch. And the 13-inch is this one. It sits pretty flat, but if you see, it is very light wobbly from the back. So if I put too much pressure on the corner, so then it wobbles little bit. Otherwise, it stays pretty flat if you don't put pressure on the corner. It's stay in the center. I hope that makes the point clear, but the 21-inch never wobbles. That's pretty sturdy in that way. Good afternoon, Joanne. Hi, Varsha. Hello, Sapsi. Yes, some tangle. I I understand, but today we are going to try to cover all the tangles. Perfect. Hi, Daisy from Sweden. Hi, Shelly from Michigan. Hi, Paul from New Jersey. It's rainy. Okay, it was raining very hard day before yesterday. The Ian was kind of, a little bit. We got the side of that hurricane, so it was pretty hard day before yesterday here too. Hi, Sandy from Ireland. Hi, Manula from Italy. Hi, Kathy from Canada. Yeah. Okay, perfect. So let's start. So this is the Tangle Marathon series, and we made a journal on this mixed media pad. This is 9-inch by 12-inch. So the first I covered all the micron pens with the different tip size. Then this is just the title page. You can see the videos of all these in our previous Tangle Marathon session. So this is the blossom category, and that's how we have divided lots of tangles in different categories. That's what we are going to do today too. And we are going to add more tangles in our journal, so that's how we keep on updating our this journal. We keep on adding new tangles in that in different categories, and this is a pretty handy resource for me. I hope this is for you too. Hello, Rashmi. So before I start, let me just show you. In our previous session we worked on this style, and we used all these five tangles. These are from the day 1 to day 5. Two tangles, Rain and Mulligan, are from the Zentangle. Delvi is from the CZT, who gave all the tangles of this Inktober from the Stephanie, and these two are from the other two CZTs. So if you have missed that session, please see the last session, last Sunday session, where we uh, played around with all these 5 tangles in this style, and you can draw along with them. And we added these tangles in our journal also already. So now today we are going to start from the day 6. Okay, so one last thing before I start. Did we discuss which categories the first 5 were in? Yeah, we discussed and we added in those categories. I'll tell you again. So here are the 17 categories. If you see, they must be there in your journal. And we are going to divide all our tangles in these categories today too. Here is the list of all the 31 tangles of the Inktober Tangle. So the day 1 rain we have added in the ribbon tangle, ribbon and the bands. Del Y is a beautiful vine tangle. Let me show you here also. This is a pretty let me show you here. Here, yes. So this is the rain tangle, that day 1. It is in the ribbon and bands. Second is the Del Y. This is a pretty vine tangle. Then I see you. It is a leaf tangle. Then the souk. It is again ribbon and the band tangle. Polygon, you can fit it very well into the, either if you draw in the circular, then the blossom. You can fit it in the filler and texture. If you want to draw it like this, so then it's a pretty vine style. So as I always say, there are generally every tangle you can fit in different categories, but there are some very specific tangles. They kind of fit in, more than 2 categories or 3 categories. So it's absolutely up to you. You can draw them 2 or 3 times in the different categories. So let's start. The first tangle is this heartfully tangle. Let me now bring it closer. This is the day 6. And I have already added this tangle in the heart-shaped tangle. But today I'm going to add this tangle into the grid tangle, because this is a pretty versatile tangle. In that way, you can add it into the heart category or into the grid category. It's absolutely your choice where you want to add it. So my grid category is on the page number 39 here. So these are my all grid tangles. These are the different kind of grids you can make here. So for this one, we are going to make just the very basic grid, the square grid. I'm going to work on this. Next here. So the tangle name is Heartfully. Let me. Okay, so one last thing I was showing you and I forgot to show that about the hashtags and the little disclaimer for the today's session. So you can use all these hashtags wherever you are sharing your artwork on any social media, so that I can also see if you share your artwork, whatever you did with me. And this is a little disclaimer from the Zentangle. Thank you. So now here you go. So this is the Heartfully Tangle day 6, and we are doing this in the category grid. You can put it either in the grid category or in the heart shape category. This has been deconstructed by Helen Williams CZT. And how you deconstruct it, you draw the grid first, like the square grid as I told you, say. So here I'm just making 4 grid here. So from the one corner, you draw the heart. It's kind of coming till the center-ish. And you keep doing the same thing on all the fragments. Let me bring this little closer. Camera. Oh, it's again going up. Okay, now it is good. Perfect. And then we keep on drawing the same heart and we touch the first one here. And then again we repeat the same thing in all the blocks. Then from the bottom left corner and last from the bottom right corner. This is just the drawing, and then it's absolutely up to you how you want to tackle the leftover area or the interstices. You can fill them, decorate them. If you remember, if you worked with me in past few sessions, we did one session with the Kalp Vraksha, like the tree of life. And so for the base of the tree, we have used this tangle. Let me show you here quickly. So this is the heartfully tangle we used in this artwork here, the base. And you can do the shading, little flicking. That is absolutely up to you. Now the next tangle is the flux echo. That is day. This one is for the day 7 and has been reconstructed by the CZT Len Mead CZT. So it's kind of a variation of the flux tangle where you are starting with one base, one orb, and you are drawing this beautiful petal shape and then petal shape on the both side. Then again petal shape on the both side and you keep on making that. And I'm so sorry I drew this in the same category. I should have changed my paper and this is supposed to be go into the blossom category. I forgot about it and I did it in the yeah, grid category. Okay, so it is not supposed to be in the grid category. Let me change the Tangle Marathon Journal. It's okay, I drew it here also. Let it be. We can make grid and we can fill this in the grid. Okay, so I'm not going to do this right now. So this will be little because we keep on changing the little, the categories for the each tangle. So we have to be careful. We are not working in just one category. These are the different blossom tangles we have done so far. So again, I'm writing here flux echo, and this is from the CZT Lin Mead. And it is supposed to be like start from the circle and then this petal going on the top. Bonjour, Annie. I know no mistake in Zentangle, but I keep on making a lot and then just enjoy with them. That's the fun of the life. So this is Fluxico and it's a beautiful blossom tangle. You can make them in any direction, of any size, like this. Maybe little flicking and little shading of your style. You never know. Maybe sometimes it will be your one of the two go tangle, right? So this is from the day 7. This is from the day 6. Now the next tangle is the tangle snack. That is from the CZT Thomas Padros, and this is the day 8. So this tangle fits very well in the category. You see, it's kind of a beautiful filler tangle. You can put this into the beautiful filler tangle, and they all have the curvy lines, so you can fit it very well into the curvy line tangle too. It's absolutely your choice where you want to fit it, either in the um, curvy line tangle or in the filler or the texture tangle. But here you see this is kind of the fragment, half of it. So if there is any triangle fragment, you can work into this triangular shape also. Okay, so I'm kind of fitting it into the filler and the texture tangle. So I just made this index here rough so that I can see my filler and texture is on the page 25, and I put these page numbers here. So this is the page 25 fillers and texture tangles where we have done all the filler and texture. So on the back of this page, and intentionally that time I left the back page empty so that we can add more tangles of that category later. So I'm adding this tangle snack from Thomas Pedro. So today we are just going to draw the tangles in our journal. We are not going to make any artwork separately, any tile or anything. So feel free to use these tangles every single day and make your artwork. CZT, he is one of my very favorite CZT because he has deconstructed lot many tangles and they all are amazing. So let me keep it here. So it's kind of how it goes. You draw that S curve like this. So that is the first step, to draw the S curve. After that, you start joining from here and you will join to this bump here. So I'm going to draw from here and join it to the bump. Then I'm again going to draw from here and join it from the bump. This is the one variation of this snack tangle. This is the one style, like the basic style, but there are various ways to draw this tangle. And in this one you can make like changes in your own style. Let me draw it in a different way. Like you can make little spiral and little spiral, and you can draw these little round like this. Or if you draw one below the above, you can put it into the, the border category also. And in the tangulation, if you are working, let me show you. So suppose this is the triangle where just half of this, like you see this half of this S is kind of coming, and then you just round them. So in our next week's style, not next, yeah, next week's style, we are going to work on this one where you see this is the snack tangle, this is the flux echo tangle, and this one is this tangulation of this snack here in the half. We are going to draw in this one. So this is day 8 snack, and I put it into the filler and the texture category. If Good evening, mom. I hope you are doing well now. Nice to see you here. So I would like to know who is drawing along with me. Please write down one if you are drawing along with me, and if you are just enjoying watching the video, please write down two. Let's see who is drawing along with me and who is just enjoying the video. Oh, awesome. Dawn, Paul, John, Daisy, Sandra. Awesome, Deborah. Nice to have you in the session. Sapsi, Christina, Bunny, Naomi, Kathy, Shelly, Victoria, Rashmi. Awesome. Nice to have you all. So now, uh, Sandy, attempting to draw along, but you are too fast for me. Oh, really? I'm fast? I can draw a little slow, Sandy. No worries. Take your time. So maybe like if I drew three style, you can draw just one with me, one or two, and the later you can draw the rest part of it. I can suggest that. So we are working in the Tangle Marathon session and we are working in the Inktober Tangles. Now the next tangle is this Sumo Tangle. It has been deconstructed by Lynn CZT, and this tangle is again pretty very versatile. You can put it if you are doing like this, you can put it into the blossom tangle. If you are making just one like one just side of this, then you can put it into the leaf tangle. And if you see in my this here in this next artwork, I made this sumo as the ribbon and the band tangle. So the one tangle you can fit in various ways. Today I'm going to put it into the, let me put it into the, this blossom tangle. Here you go. So every time I have to change my category because I don't want to put into the wrong category. I have done this mistake one time. I don't want to repeat the mistake. So this is the Tangle Sumo, and this tangle has been deconstructed by, let me remove this, deconstructed by Lin CHIU CZT. This tangle has lots of variation, lots of scope in this tangle. So if you see how we are going to use this as the blossom tangle here, I'm showing you. So you can draw this diamond, triangle or hexagon, whatever shape you want. So here you see this is diamond. Let me draw the five, like the pentagon style this time. So you can see how you can change this tangle. Here you see this is the diamond in the center, and here I made this pentagon style. So now in the every edge we are going to draw this spiral. So you can decide whatever shape you want. You can draw the triangle, diamond, pentagon, hexagon, whatever sides. Draw those little curvy line and then make these little spiral on the very edge of them. Next step is to draw this C curve. So like this is kind of the S curve. Now this is kind of the C curve going up. That is the next step. Or maybe like Lynn has told that this is the S, then this is the U kind of SU. Now again you are going to make the M. So how you are going to make the M? So here one, two, and this is the style of the M. So that's how this SUMU is coming. First you are going to just draw this down, then these two humps. This is the sumo angle. And one other way of drawing this into the uh, blossom tangle, like maybe I want to draw here very curvy line. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, suppose. So first I just drew the branches. That is just the variation of the sumo. So instead of drawing the shape, you can just draw the arms, and then in in the every arm you just draw those pointy edge, and then you join them. Pointy edge, and then just you join them. So that is also a very simple variation of this one. And in my next week's artwork, I'm going to use the sumo as the border here. We are going to draw the sumo as the border in our next week's artwork. Okay, let's go. So now the next tangle is this 10th, day 10 is the finery tangle. And we have already drew this tangle in our, probably should be in the leaf tangle. Let's see. Yeah, here you see this is the finery and vine tangle. And we have drawn that into the vine tangle because it's kind of going in the group of two. If you just want to draw one, you can put it into the leaf tangle also. Just draw the one pod. So let me show you. In our October, we are going to do two of our these botanical mandalas. So in this one, you see all the wine, this finery is the wine tangle all around. So you can use it as a vine, or you can just use the one block as a leaf. So let me just put one block in the leaf tangle. Okay, so this is the vine and this is the leaf. So they are pretty close to each other. Like the group of leaf can make the vine. Make sense? So now here I'm just putting this tangle into the leaf tangle. So for the one pod we need these three sections, and we are just going to draw these vertical wavy lines going in a chevron design from the both side, and these little, you can draw them little flower petal style, or little these kind of wading style. It's absolutely up to you. So we can call them, just put these kind of pods, so it's kind of the one leaf. When you join them or make them grow them, so then they will, you can put them into the vine section. It fits very well in these two categories. It's your choice how you want to put it. I hope that helps. Oh, is it out of focus? Good morning, Crystal from Maryland. New Patreon member, thank you. Thank you for your support. Bit fast. Do you guys want me to do it little slow? Do you think it is little fast? I have used this finery long ago, Let me show you one of my this uh, artwork where I have used this. If I have it handy here, I knew I used this. So here you go. So look, this is the finery here. You see that? So there are various ways of using the one tangle, and you can add your own elements to it. Like I added these little fescues in between and in these wavy lines just to, align with the whole, to bring the whole artwork together. So that's how you can do little bit changes, and you can get the inspiration from your this tangle marathon. Okay, so now the next tangle is the Braven tangle. That is the 11th. Braven's word. Where did it go? Braven's word. This is one. So again, this tangle fits very well into the leaf tangle. We are still in the leaf tangle category. So let me do it in this one. So this finery tangle is the Zentangle original tangle, okay? Braven's word. And this tangle has been deconstructed by Debbie New, CZT. So in this tangle, how it goes, if you want, you can just draw the one pod. Like how you draw the one pod, you draw the straight line, you draw the circle, and then from the base of the circle, you go up like the S curve, and then from the top, you come all the way to the base. So this is just the one leaf. Now you can decorate whatever way you want. It is absolutely your choice. The other way is that you draw the two circles, you join them with one line. Now you start from the base on the one circle and then you go up, and then here also you do the same thing. You go up and you join them like this. So this is also one leaf pod. You can do like that, and you can do little double lines wherever required. If you want, you can turn it around into the blossom tangle where you are going to draw all these tangles like into the circular way, kind of making a flower. You can turn it into the vine tangle when you draw them into the line. So next week's artwork, we are going to use this Braven's word tangle like in a beautiful vine style, like they are kind of growing here and there. So it's your choice. You want to put it into the leaf, into the vine, into the blossom, the way you want to draw this, and you want to put it into that category. But it fits very well into this leaf tangle category. Now, the next tangle is this SOCC tangle by the Erin, and this is a beautiful grid tangle. So let me change to the grid tangle, guys. We keep on changing. Let me first check where my grid tangle is. On what page I mean. So my grid tangle is on the page 39. Here you go. So these are the grid tangles, and now we are going to add one more tangle, SOCC. So on this page here where we did that beautiful mistake, the flux echo. So SOCC tangle, Erin codes. If anyone wants to volunteer and want to write down the name of the tangle, name of the CZT, and the day of the Inktober Tangle, so like this one is the day 12. So you can just write down day 12 SOCC. That will help others to check later also. So that's just your choice if you want to write down. If you are not drawing along with me and if you want to just help writing down, you can do that. So this is day 12 Inktober Tangle SOCC. This is by Erin. The deconstruction is not available to all of us. I'm showing you the deconstruction, Joanne. No, don't worry. So in this one, tangle, this is a beautiful grid tangle. And how you go in this tangle, you first draw the grid. So suppose I'm working in this part here, making three sections here and two sections here. So making the 3 by 2 grid, it can be of any size. They are kind of the rectangle or the squarish, doesn't matter. And In every other section, you are just going to divide it randomly, either horizontal or vertical or little bit bigger or smaller, doesn't matter. Try to be little bit different from each other. That will create the this, the fun element of little bit big or small. So now I'm going to draw, that has been suggested by the Erin, to draw the three or a line in every section of the line, whichever is visible. Like we made the section. So three here, three here, three here. If we use the little thinner tip pen, definitely you can draw easily little bit more lines. I'm here now using the pen 05. So everywhere draw the three lines in the first round, and then we will check in the second round based on the space, whatever is left over. It's pretty easy. It is kind of a variation of the bales, mixture of uh, that tangle where we draw these pods instead of the center line and keep on filling them. So everywhere just keep drawing three aura lines, corner to corner. So this is kind of the first round, and now we'll see wherever we see the space, we keep on adding more lines. Try to add in the all four side. You keep on adding one line on the all four side until you fill the space. I didn't draw in this line at all. Oh my God. And it's a beautiful texture where you want to give maybe the background and to fill that area and to create that dimension. And this particular tangle looks very well when you do the shading and when you give a little highlight in the center. Fill these little leftover spaces to create that depth. That's it. And you can do the shading. You can use a little bit of the white charcoal pencil in the center to create that dimension, to create up and down. That's it. So this is the day, what day it is? Day 12. Awesome. So this is day 12 SOCC by Erin. Now the next angle is the day 13, that is phylloxy. And as you can see, it's a beautiful blossom tangle, right? So let me put it into the blossom category. That is the first category of this journal. So what is your favorite category? If you are working in these categories, so which one is your favorite category? Do you have any favorite category so far or not? So this is the tangle phylloxy. If anyone wants to write down, this is the day 13, okay? Day 13 phylloxy. Teresa Wessler, CZT, and how it goes that you start from the center and then you start these 5 lines going out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blossom is one of your favorite, I know. Grid, okay, blossom. Yeah, write down so that I see. Now that look carefully in this one, we are going to go back from these lines and complete these kind of petals. So go into the back side of these lines. 1, and then we keep on filling 2. This is the 2 layer, and so right now we just did 2 layers and we keep on repeating the same thing. Please let me know if you want me to slow down. But if you are watching it later after the live session, you can change the speed, you know. You can change the speed of the video whenever you watch it. You can, if you are finding it a little slow, you can do faster, or if you are finding it a little difficult, you can make it slower. After making this, please look carefully where the tip point of the line is. We are going to join it to the front like this. So it's kind of coming, the back line is coming down. Now here, this is the back line and it is coming down here. Now this is the third one coming here. So that's how you are going to draw the, so draw in the air here and complete the loop. And the last loop you can fill. Again, it creates good depth. It's going inside. And then obviously you can do the shading, blending, and all that stuff. That's I'm skipping in this session because our focus is just mainly on the drawing. But you can see how I did the shading here. This is the day 13. You are doing on the scrap paper now and will rewash to add to my journal later. Yes, Kathy, that's a nice idea. You can do that. So now the day 14. Day 14 is the slide hat. It's a beautiful tangle as you see. It's so funny. So again, you can put this tangle into the 2 categories. One is the, as you see, it's beautiful ribbon kind of going. So into the ribbons and the bands. And the other one is the curvy line category because it has all these curved lines. Your choice where you want to put it in, either in the curvy line or in the ribbons and the bands tangle. I'm putting it into the ribbons and the bands tangle. So let me check. My ribbons and the bands tangles are at the 46th page. Here is the 46th page. So this is the ribbons and the bands, ribbons and the bands. These all are the ribbons and the bands as you can see. So we did the sook here last time, like the first day. The sook is the day 3, I think day 3 or day 4. And now we are doing this slide hat. slide hat tangle, and this tangle has been deconstructed by Karen Frank CZT. Now let's see how we draw this tangle. So this tangle, you first start. Shall I go ahead? I think everybody is doing good, whoever is drawing. Do you guys want to send me the thumbs up or something? Okay, so after drawing this, I'll look at the chat and please send me the thumbs up that you guys are done till here. You draw this wavy line and you draw one more wavy line like the aura. Kind of a snake, right? Now on the every hump here, wherever it's going out, we are going to add more of these humps, more of these cups or these C curves, and kind of this hat. These are kind of the hats and they are sliding, right? You can draw them as big or as many as you want, as wide or long as you want, or maybe they are curving here and there. That will create the movement in our artwork. That is the fun drawing in these kind of tangle. They are very organic in that way. You can flow them wherever you feel like. After this, we are going to work in these little dips. And here we are just going to add 1 and 2. That's it. Only the 2. 1 and 2 use. So if my speed is fast and if you are watching it later, so you can slow down the speed, okay? And these little orbs are just an ornament. You can add them wherever you feel like. There is no rule about them. These are just the decoration. And obviously you can do the shading, you can do different variation of the colors to create that dimension. Awesome. Thank you for showing me your thumbs up. And Blossom is your favorite grid. So I see a lot of people are saying Blossom is your favorite tangle. Awesome, cool. Slide hat. So now the next tangle we are going to do is the day 15. We have reached to the day 15 and day 15 is the Noom Rumpus. We have already worked on this tangle, Noom Rumpus. This is a beautiful ribbon. We are in the same category, ribbon in the band. Let me see if I can show you. This is the ribbon and the band tangle. You can see here, the first tangle we did is the Noom Rumpus tangle, right? But I want to draw this again, and in which other category we can fit it in. Can you guys write down the other category where we can fit this tangle very well? So you can write down in the chat, and I'm turning to that category. I'm not telling you which category I'm going. I'm just turning to that category, okay? Till then I'm waiting. Let's see if anyone can write down the other category where we can fit this tangle very well. Yes. So wine. Okay, you can fit it into the vine if you feel like. You can grow it into the vine, but I'm putting it into the curvy line tangle. So this is the curvy line tangle. Yes, you can fit it into the vine if you want. Edge and terminal. Okay. So the best thing is that you can put the tangle in whatever category, whatever way you want. That is the fun. But this is a beautiful curvy line tangle. All lines are curved, no straight line. So I would love to put it into the curvy line tangle now. These all are the curvy lines tangles as you can see here. So I'm putting it into this tangle, Num Rumpus, but I would like the idea of the vine also because we can grow it and maybe we can draw it wider and then thinner as it goes up. It will look beautiful in that style in the vine. So if you are drawing in the vine, try to start a little wider and then go thinner as you go up. That's just my suggestion. So this is the Zentangle original tangle. Yes, borders is fun, Bunny, because you can make the border with that tangle very well. So here is one artwork where I have used this Noom Rumpus. You see here, kind of the ribbon going here and there, going very flow. So that's how you can use them. So how you draw this? You draw these beautiful S curves. Right? Right now, my favorite agent terminal. Awesome, Paula. That's nice to know. After drawing this S curve, we are going to draw again the S curve in between these two edges. And just fill this little triangle on the edges. Is my screen clear now? Okay. And after this, we are going to join from, you see, wherever these humps are. So we are going to join from this hump to hump like this. And the same we are going to do on the bottom side. If you want, you can turn the tile or your book. And if you want, you can draw the double line, the border. So this is the Noom Rumpus, and I have already drawn this tangle into the ribbon and bands tangle, and now I have added it into the curvy line tangle. Now the next is the day 16. Day 16 is the D Novel tangle, and this tangle is beautifully, we can add this into the blossom tangle. They are little tiny flower style by the Susanyeoczt. How you draw that? So you first draw these three petals, one going top and two on the each side. And in these three tangles, on the very top edge of these tangles, you just make this wavy line. And you fill these edges. So this is the first step. After that, you are going to join from this one petal to the other petal. Like you can join from here to here, here. So these are the three big petals behind them. And again, in these petals, you are going to join, you are going to draw these wavy lines on the very edge of these petals. You are going to fill them too. So these are the very different style of the flowers. It's a beautiful blossom tangle. So what is your planning? Are you going to do one tangle per day, or you are going to make a one artwork like I did last year, or you are going to make like one tile per week? Write down in the chat. Or do you just want to add these tangles in the artwork? Now next is your uh, choice how you want to decorate inside. That is your idea. And you can do the shading and all. So this is the day novel by Susan. This is the day 16. Write down in the chat what is your planning for these tangles of the Inktober Tangle this year. Are you just adding them in the general in the Tangle Marathon, or you are planning to do in a different way? So this is the day 17th, Lolly Wimple. Write down the category quickly. What do you think the category would be for this? I'm changing to the category now, and then I'll tell you what category I've chosen for this one. Yes, ribbons and the bands. For me, the Lolly Wimple, I'm putting it into the ribbons and the bands, but you can put it into the borders and the frames also. It's your choice. But I'm going to put it into the ribbons and the bands. Okay? So let's see. Borders, ribbons and wine, borders, ribbons. One big one like you did. Okay. Like this one. This is very nice. You can keep adding one tangle one day and you can fit all these tangles beautifully. Mosaic with 9 grades and tangle tiles, kind of like. Yeah, beautiful. Adding to book. Okay. Yeah. And keep sharing your work. So this Lolly Wimple is by Sandy Hunter. And how we did this one. So in this tangle, you first draw the line. So let me draw the line with the pencil, okay? So here, suppose this is my string where I'm going to draw this. And on these lines, we are going to draw these circles very randomly, either one or two, or mid-size, small size, big, little far away. So you first randomly draw these circles on the edge of these ribbons and the bands, and then you keep drawing the aura line on the both side and keep filling the space all the way till the centers. So are you planning to just draw with the black and white in your Inktober artwork, or are you planning to use any color, or just the graphite pencil in the classic style? Because there is no rule, it is absolutely up to you. Although Inktober is about like the basically for the ink, but you can choose various color inks too, right? So there is no hard and fast rule for that. So keep on drawing these aura lines from the both side. until you fill all the space from the center. Beautiful. And you can give these beautiful shadings in these circles. You can make the pearl style. Like in our last session, we made these circles and we turned them into kind of the pearl. So you can turn them into the pearl if you want, or you can shade whatever way you feel like. So this is the day 17. Now the day 18. Day 18 is the slow poke tangle. This is a beautiful tangle, and we are going to use this tangle in our last, the I think the 29th or the 30th October tile. That would be this one. You see, I use this tangle for this border, and as I told you, I'm going to draw this tangle into the borders and the frame tangle. Here is the borders and the frames, you can see. So these all are the borders and the frame tangle. They all are the borders and the frame tangle here and here. So I'm going to add this slowpoke tangle in this category. What is the day of this slowpoke tangle? The day is 18. Inktober Tangle Day 18. And who deconstructed this? This is by Chris. Letourneauczt. Now, how you draw this tangle? So to draw this tangle, you first draw a set of the parallel line. If you remember the mare tangle, where you draw this wavy line in the center, and then you just draw the vertical slanted lines on the both side. So instead of the vertical slanted line here, we are going to draw the curvy lines, spirals from the both side. So please look carefully. If you are drawing along with me, I hope you guys are done till here. So you are going to start from this curvy line now here. You are going to go up, touch the border, come down, touch the center curvy line and the spiral. Repeat again, start from the center line, wavy line, touch the border, touch the center line again, spiral and little loop. And repeat the same thing every time, touch the both side, end it with the loop. So this is the one side. Out of focus. I will look at the chat, okay, after this, maybe this tangle. I see a lot of uh, things on the chat which I'm missing right now. So after this, from the next side, I'm going to start again from this center. So if you want, you can turn it around and do the same thing on the other side. So for the video purpose, I'm not turning it around, and I'm just, let me, there's too much noise for the every message. So, and then you start again. Touch the border, touch the center line, make the loop. This is one of my favorite tangle. And now here where the space is, You are going to draw the circle and you are going to fill this leftover space. Keep drawing. Oh, same you are going to do this other side. So I'm going to use this tangle in my last week's session, last Sunday of the October. I think that's on the 30th October session. I'm going to use this tangle to make the border in the tile. So after today's session, there will be two Sundays sessions in the October, the next one and the last Sunday. So I'm going to use just the Inktober tangles in those ones. And then in these outer lines, you can draw these kind of the straight lines. You can draw the tiny orbs. You can draw the zigzag. It's your choice how you want to decorate it and shade it. So this is the slowpoke, guys. And the day of this is day 18. Let's move on to the tangle next. That is the tag tangle. And this tangle is deconstructed by the Zentangle. I have already put this tangle into the which tangle? I have put it into the fillers and texture tangle. I want to show you this artwork here. You see, I have used this tangle here as a filler or to give the texture. You see, this is a beautiful for the filler and the to add some texture in your artwork. You see here, I have used this tag tangle. But you can put this tangle into the vine tangle also. So I have already put it into the filler. So now I'm putting it into the vine tangle and trying to convert it into the vine tangle. Okay. So just take a look how I put it into the vine tangle. So this is the vine category here. And how you put it into the vine tangle. So I'm just going to draw this one circle, in the tug. Okay, let me first draw these leaves, then I will talk to you about the seed. And that's how you can grow this tuck tangle and convert it into the vine tangle. And there are various seeds which you can use, like seed can be a line, seed can be this little tiny leaf, seed can be the heart, seed can be the diamond. Like you can keep it non-filling also, or like little this kind of leaf. What do you mean by the seed? So suppose seed is like what you are going to draw in here. So you can choose whatever seed you want to draw. You can make your own seed and you can draw these seeds in the outside also. If you want to add a little bit more drama to it. And you can give beautiful shading to your this tangle. So what do you think about this turning the filler and the texture tangle to the vine tangle? Is it looking good? Oh, I'm so sorry. It was not in the picture. I was talking about all these seeds. I'm so sorry. I was not looking. Keep on drawing. So these are the different little seeds, and I keep on drawing these little seeds everywhere all around in the tangle. So sorry for this camera uh, out of focus. So I hope now you can see this. This is a pretty clear uh, just by looking at that how you can draw this, right? Now the next tangle is the walk in line tangle. As you can see, this tangle can be a beautiful border tangle, beautiful blossom tangle, or you can use it as a filler tangle. It's your choice how you want to put this one. I'm going to draw this into the border, into the blossom tangle now, okay? So this is my blossom tangle. And so I'm going to work in this blossom tangle back paper. I'm going to use the back paper of these blossom tangles. I have a lot of space. I filled 4 pages, 1, 2, 3, and 4 pages of the blossom, but I have all these back sides of these pages are empty. They are blank. So I'm going to do here, and this time I will make sure that I'm not going to go out of the screen. So this is walk the line tangle, and this tangle has been deconstructed by Chris CHRISTITUSCZT. How you do this? So you draw the center because it is in the blossom, so we are blossoming from the center, and we are drawing the wavy line, whatever size you want, big or small, and then you just draw the line, join it, big or small or further away. It's your choice. You walk with these lines, and then you just join, wade the edges, and make the edges round. And you keep on working until you complete till all the lines. You can do the same thing in the straight line, and you can put it into the border tangle. So one tangle can fit very well into the various categories, right? And you can just, because it is a blossom tangle, so you can just do a little bit of the flicking. These are just the decoration. Maybe you can add few little bit decorations on the side. So this is the walk the line. And now the next tangle is the bees tangle. This is again a beautiful blossom tangle. We are in the same category right now, need not to change the paper. So, uh, I'm looking. What did you say, Kathy? Can you redo in camera, please? What do you mean? Can you redo in camera? Oh, maybe you are asking for that tug tangle. Let me know if you don't get it, okay? Because I just saw this that you wanted me to redo. I can redo it later, okay? Please let me know if you still need this. So now the next tangle is the bees tangle, and that is the day 21. And the category is blossom. There are a lot of bees in this tangle. This tangle has been deconstructed by Midori, MidorifruhashI CZT. I think she is a beautiful Japanese CZT and she make beautiful tangles. I have seen her work. So let's go. How you draw this tangle. So you first draw the triangle that is the center of the bloss, this flower. Then you extend these edges going out like this. And after this, you keep on drawing the B tangle, like the B letter. So like you see, here is the B. And you keep on drawing these B's on all these directions. And then you keep on adding B from the edge. And that's how you keep on adding B, and you turn this into the beautiful flower. So you can, wherever you think you want to fix the shape or you want to extend the flower, you can add one more bee in that direction. Then you can decorate the center with lots of orbs, fill it as a texture, tipple, and you can draw the leaves, and you can draw the little curvy lines in the leaves. That is your choice, how you want to decorate them, how you want to use them. Those are the just little extensions. But you keep on drawing the bees and you keep on making, and you can make it as big as Y, as big as you want, or little tiny. It's your choice. Okay, perfect, Kathy. But I can do it again if you want at the very last of this session, okay? Just let me know. Now the next tangle is this tile wave tangle, and this is a beautiful ribbons and the bands tangle, so I have to change it. If you just drawing just the one section of it, then you can put it into the leaf tangle also, okay? But I want to put it into the ribbons and the bands tangle. So let me switch to that category. This is the blossom category I was in. So this is the ribbons and the bands tangle here. And now let me do one here, tile wave. Tile wave tangle. It has been deconstructed by Yu Chen, CZT. How you draw that? Let me again draw this band. Suppose I'm going to draw this in this A line. Okay, these are the bands where I'm drawing. So you first draw these S curves. You leave little space and you draw these little line with the little loop on the top, and the base is little pointy. Then from these base you go again with this curvy line, and then you draw the curve. You draw this pointy line, draw the curve. That is the next step. So the first step is to draw the vertical curvy line, then these horizontal curvy lines. I hope it is clear so far. After that, you are going to start drawing the joining them from the next curve. You start from the loop and then you join from the base like this. Start from the loop, join to the base. Start from the loop, join to the base like this. Then you start from the loop of this vertical one and you join to the next top. So after this drawing is all just the decoration that you draw this aura line. And you draw these little contour line to create the dimension. And here it's your choice. You can just fill this area or you can draw little tiny tipples, more spirals, more of these curvy lines. This is the tile wave. Where is the tile? Here you go. You can do the shading. You can make them in different sizes. This is a beautiful tangle, right? So now after this, we are going to do the next tangle. The next day is the day 23, where it is. So this is the day 23 Alitos tangle, and I'm going to put this tangle into the frame tangle, borders and frames. So the borders and frames is just the previous tangle than this. This is the borders and frames. Can I draw it here or shall I go? I have filled kind of the space. Let me draw it here, okay? Alitos tangle into the borders and the frame. Alitos, and this tangle has been deconstructed by Claudia, Claudia PBNV CZT. How this tangle goes? So suppose these are the line where I want to draw this tangle. So you first draw these beautiful oval shape joining from top to bottom in your frame or the border wherever you want to draw this tangle, and then inside of this you just draw these wavy lines, and it can be random. It can go as deep as you want, little wide. It is pretty random. It's not just any specific way to repeat every single time. And then you fill this area. So to filling this area, I'm just grabbing the little thicker tip pen so that I can fill it quickly. Maybe the 08 would help me better than 05. So this is the 08 pen I'm using right now. So when you lay down too much ink, you can put the tangle into the drama tangle also, right? So it's your choice. You can put this tangle into the drama tangle too, because we are laying down too much ink. first I'm making the lines little bit thicker, and then now it's easier to fill inside. Less chances to going out of the line. Yay, and I'm not doing shading. Shading you can do as you feel like. This is the Alitos tangle, and the day of this tangle is 23. Now we are reaching to the tangle 24. 24th tangle is the Hollybaugh tangle. Beautiful tangle. You can put it into the fillers or the textures. You can put like, you can fill like that, and you can put it into the, uh, you know, into the drama tangle, because I have put a lot of ink in this. And you can put it into the grid tangle as you are making various grids, and you can put it into the fragment and the, just make the sections. So it's your choice. I'm drawing this quickly into the fillers and the textures. Okay. So in the fillers and the texture tangle here, this is a Zentangle original tangle. First basic tangle in the first set of basic tangles. Generally we just learn this, and this is kind of a technique. We use this in our drawing of the various tangles, like going over and under. So suppose this is my area where I'm kind of going to draw this tangle. Okay, so you can draw, maybe that's the various simple way. You can draw various set of these lines going into the one direction or the other, but wherever they are crossing each other, we are not going to draw in that area. We are going to draw in the air, then we are going to start. That is the fun. They can be thin, they can be wavy, like this, long. It's your choice how you want to do and how you want to deal the different sections. Maybe you can just enforce these sections, whatever these leftover sections, you can do the enzappling kind of thing. You can fill them, you can do the rounding, draw any other tangle in between, fill them. So it's your choice how you want to tackle these leftover space. Okay, so here I just reinforce that area. So that is the tangle Hollyba. I put it into the fillers and the textures tangle. Okay, we can do a little bit of these fillings and then little bit of the shading wherever it is going over and under, and then it will create really a 3D look. So now the next tangle is the Quasila tangle, and we have reached to the 25th number. I'm going to cover all the way to the 31, but we are kind of, it's 11 o'clock. If you can just sit with me and do these six tangles, it's great. Otherwise, you can come back again and you can work on these six tangles later. Okay, feel free to go if you have other appointments. Otherwise, we are just left with six more tangles. So this is the Quasila tangle, and I'm going to put this tangle in the leaf category. These are the beautiful leaves tangle. Here you go. This is the leaf tangle. You can see me, yes. Quasila tangle. Annie Okan, one of my favorite CZT. Her artwork is so inspiring. So now how you do this? You first start from the base and you draw this beautiful one flax leaf, long, thin, and the other one is little short and little going sideways. So it's a set of a two flags. One is a long and the thin and kind of straight. Other one is a long, short and the little thick and going little sideways. Then you are going to make the aura line of the first and kind of stop here and make these dots going in between, and then join this with the curvy line and make the aura line to the other one. So it's kind of the one leaf, you see. So it fits very well into the leaf category, and then little shading here and little shading inside of these two flags. And that's how it's a complete tangle quasila. This is just the one pod or the one leaf. You can join them, make them a little bit, more, one bigger, one is smaller, and you can decorate them the way you want. So this is the quasila tangle day 25th. Now this is the day 26th. This is the tangle feliz, and it will fit very well into the grid tangle. You can want to put it into the texture tangle, you can put it filler texture, but I'm going to put it into the grid tangle, okay, the grid category. So I'm switching to the grid category. The page for the grid category for me is the, where is the grid category? 39. So this is the 39 page here. Oops. These are the grid categories, and I'm going to work on this grid category here. The tangle name is Feliz, and it has been deconstructed by Sabine CZT. And how you go about this tangle? What are you say? Oh, Linda. Hi, Linda. Nice to see you. I can only watch today, but I will add these through my Tangle Marathon back as soon as I get. I love. So just to, I know. Awesome, Linda. Take your time and do it whenever you have time. Yes, this is a handy resource. That's the main purpose of doing this. So, and it is indeed very handy for me too. So in this one, I'm kind of making the grid with these dots, okay? So instead of just drawing the flat straight line with the pencil, I'm just making the grid with these three dots. And then I'm joining these dots with these little triangularish line, zigzag line, and then joining them, making the diamonds. That's kind of making the grid, and then we are joining them from the top also. So this is the grid. So instead of drawing just the straight line, you are drawing the diamonds on the every section. And then just you draw the aura line inside, these kind of four-pointed star. And then you fill these diamonds with these circles. Or the ovals. Draw these beautiful orbs. if you want, you can fill these leftover interstices or leftover spaces, or if you want, you can just leave them like that. And then if you want, you can do any filling inside of these, or you can just draw one more tiny star. It's your choice how you want to fill them. This is the Tangle Feliz. And that was the day 26. Now the day 27, that is the Narfallow Tangle, and this is a beautiful, again, the grid tangle. I already did this into the grid tangle. This is the Augie grid, and you can put this tangle into the wavy line tangle also, because that is all the wavy lines inside. So if you see, I'm already in the grid tangle here. Here. Oh, where did I do that tangle earlier? Oh, I put that tangle into the, now I remember this because it has a little augie grid, so you have to be a little focused. So I put this tangle into the high focused tangle earlier. So there is one category, let me show you uh, in the category here. Look, so there is the 15th number of the category, that is the high focus category. So I put this tangle into the high focus category earlier. But now I'm going to put this into the grid tangle because that is the augie grid. So this is perfect for the grid tangle too. So I'm already at the grid tangle. Yay. So this is a Zentangle original tangle. I'm making the grid here. So with these wavy lines. So after drawing these wavy lines, you join the hump like kind of here to the top. And then you join with this hump to here dip. And that's how you keep on going. And you make these kind of the wavy lines. So you can put this into the wavy line tangle. I already put this tangle into the high focus tangle, and now I'm putting it into the grid tangle as the augie grid. You can just fill them with the wavy lines. I'm just filling it one with the wavy line, or you can fill them, just with the circle and with little different ways. You can weight the line into the corner to create that dimension. So it's a beautiful way of, kind of dividing the section and then fill that area. If I have this, yeah, this is handy here, and I can show you. These are the beautiful Narfallow tangle in these two tiles. You can see, you can draw the way you feel like inside of these sections. Okay, you can draw in this way, like all in going in the one direction. So filling is your own choice. You get all these sections. So kind of the reticulars and you can fill them whatever fragment you feel like. So this is the day 27. Now the day 28. Day 28 is again a beautiful vine tangle, poppins. So it grows one over the other. So it's a perfect for the vine tangle. Let me come back again to the vine. Oh, this is the other way around. So this is the vine tangle here. I did that tag here. So for the vine tangle, now this is the poppins. And the poppins tangle is the day 28. Let me grab this brown pen. And who deconstructed it? Oh, I don't know the name. Let me see the name. Here we have the list, right? So this is the day 28 poppins, and this is from Listettahofer. Perfect. I didn't write in the back of this card. Okay, so how you draw this tangle? So let me first show you this style. Oops, I like this tangle very much. And in this one, you see I drew these pop-ins everywhere in the style. And then I use these pop-ins top to add the extension in this tangle, so in the style. So it's a very easy and a beautiful. You start growing the vine from the base and then you draw this beautiful U shape. It's kind of little close from the top, wider from the bottom, and then you draw this beautiful cloud on the top. And then you join, you kind of draw these line coming from the edges of this cloud to the center. This is just the one beautiful tiny pod, and then they keep on growing and choose their own path. So that's how it keeps on going. You draw these little tiny dotted lines, little these extension lines, and little dot in the center of this top also. So this is the tangle poppins, and the day of this tangle is 28. Yay, we have reached to the day 28, and now just 29, 30, and 31. Three more tangles, that's it. So now the next tangle is this Evro tangle. It fits very well into the grid tangle, and this is basically a a fragment. So if you are making the squares, so in the every square you can use this. You can put this tangle into the blossom tangle also, because you can make fragment into the circular way, and then you can do that. So just let's take a look. You can put this into the ribbons or the bands tangle also. This is a very versatile tangle. So I'm just thinking, where should I put this? So let me put this tangle into the grid tangle now. Okay, where is my grid tangle? I think it's 39. Yeah, this is the grid tangle. And let me put this tangle into the grid tangle here. So the name of the tangle is Evro tangle. So I'm making a grid, the four grid, square by square, like squarish shape. So how you draw this? So you start from the uh, bottom left and go draw a line going all the way to the center, right? Like this. Then you start from the top left center, not all the way from the top, but little bottom here. And then you draw the curvy line going all the way to the base and touching this, like this S curve. I'm repeating the same thing 4 times as I'm working in the grid. That is the second step. Next step is to start working from this top here. Draw the straight line touching to the top and repeat this. Then again draw this one more time. Slanted line and then curvy line joining to the base. Then again curvy line joining to the base. Double this first slanted line and draw this straight horizontal line. So that's how the tangle goes. But what fun you can do, you can flip the tangle next time and you can create the tangle in a very different ways. I would like to draw this tangle one more time into the blossom category. Okay, so just take a look how you can add this tangle into the blossom category. Let me put this, what I'm doing here. Here is the blossom category, you see. So before I start working, let me draw the two circles with the pencil. So this is the arrow. How you can convert the same tangle into the two categories. I didn't write the name of the CZT in the last one also. Yvonne Westover. So suppose this is my flower circle. You see where I want to put this tangle. And in this blossom, I just divided these sections, you see. Now in the every section, we are going to draw these bottom lines first, then this curvy line, then again curvy line. The same way exactly what we did in our last tangle, in our last grid category. And if you are going to draw this in just one line, so it will be a frame tangle, frame and the borders. So the one tangle can fit in various ways. It depends on how you are going to use this tangle. Now this is the double line of these diagonals and these straight vertical lines. Straight these horizontal ones like the straight ones. That's it. So that's how, and now you can draw these few circles or few other things and you can blossom it all the way. And you can draw the more, you know, leaves if you want. If you want to fill it all the way, why not? That's your way of doing that. That's the fun working in these tangles, right? So this is the Avro tangle. Now the 30th tangle is the Save You tangle. And this is the, again, the Blossom tangle, and we are in the Blossom category. Awesome. So let me draw this here. Save You. So how you draw, who drew this tangle first? Let me write down the name. Nadine Roller. Before I start, let me see on the screen. What are you guys saying? Someone, I think, said something. Avro based on the logo of the Avro aircraft. Yes, yes. Scrapped. Okay. Thank you, Joanne. Okay, so now the save you tangle. So in this tangle, how it goes, you first draw the inner flower, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can draw the 6 or the 7 or the 8, whatever humps you want. Oh, not the brown. So you draw this flower or the hump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just did 6. You can draw 6, 7, 8, whatever number you want. There is no limitation for that. And then in this flower, you are going to join these little points with the this V shape or the zigzag line, and you get this beautiful starish shape in the center. And then you draw these little tiny flower or the random circularish shape, and you fill leftover space. You can draw them as many as you want as you fill. Now on the top of them, so suppose if you want, you can draw these dots on the top of them like this here, of top of the humps. You are going to join them. And after that, you are going to join these humps to, again, the V shape, to the base from the both side. And then you fill these. Again, I'm changing my pen and taking the 08. And filling these spaces. And then you can do these kind of shading inside like the every petal so that you get these kind of the 3D-ish look. So this is a beautiful blossom tangle by the Nadine Save You, and this is the day 30. Now the last tangle is the Pangea. So this is more of the reticula, you divide the area into the sections and then you can fill them in the various ways. So it's a beautiful grid tangle, I can put it, because you are dividing the area into the sections. So if you want, you can put it into the fillers and the textures also. Feel free to do that. I'm going to put it into the grid tangle, grid category, okay? It fits very well into the fillers and the textures also. I'm looking for the grid tangle. Where is the grid tangle? I'm going all the way opposite. Straight line, curvy lines, borders, 39 page here. So this is the grid tangles. And here we are working where we did this avro tangle. So it's kind of dividing the place into the sections and then fill those sections in the way you want, like the way we work in the reticula and the fragment. So that's how you work. So this is the Pangea by, oh, I am using the 08 pen, Pangea by the Zentangle headquarter. Where is my 05 pen go? It's here. Okay. So you divide the area into the, suppose this is the area where I'm going to work. Okay, any random space. So you kind of make this island kind of thing, you can say, and then you draw the or a line on their side. You can draw a little bit big or small. It's your choice how you want to do. How you want to fill that area. So basically you divided the area into the sections. That is basically the Pangea. And then you can fill these sections in various ways. There are lots of choices have been given by the Zentangle headquarters. You can choose your one way. This is the one that is called the Mirth they have given as the the tangle. So let me give few choices. Like let me give you this first one here. So you draw this little curve in the center and then you draw the curvy line going to the both side. You fill these little side sections and you draw the curvy lines going out. This is the first step. And then you keep drawing the lines going out in the different direction. Keep weighting them, thick from the corner, thin from the where they are joining. So just give the edges little thick. If you want to add more line, like it's looking pretty loose right now, so I can add one more in between. So this is the one way we can fill all these sections with the same style. If you want to choose any other tangle, like maybe if you want to choose the tangle, the pokey root, you can draw like that. You can draw the pokey roots and you can fill this whole leaf with the whole this section with the pokey root. You can choose your own tangle and you can fill the section. You can fill it with the knight's bridge, right? If you want, you can just draw the circle and draw the curvy lines. I'm just drawing different ways, okay? You can choose either one and you can fill all of them like that. Or just for this journal, you can draw the various style so that when you are going to use this journal as your handy resource, you have all these different ways. So you can think what you really want to use in your real artwork. So my purpose is to give you different styles to fill these reticulas. So I'm kind of giving you different fragments, right? So maybe like here, you can divide it into the different leaves. and then divide the section. Right? So these are the different ways where you can fill. Maybe you can just fill with the tipple or whatever your to-go tangle is. You can just use that and fill the whole tangle like this. Or you can just fill with this first variation. So this is the Pangea tangle. I'm just leaving these empty so that you can choose whatever way you want to fill them. Okay, that's it. This is the day 31. Yay, we did it. So, oh yeah, now you can choose a lot of tangles is like you can fill them with the tag, you can fill them with these heartfully tangle or any other tangle. You can choose and you can do that. That's kind of all done. Now I'm just removing my this tangle and I'm just showing you all these ones which we have done today. These many. Yay, from the day 6 to day 31. Do you want to tell me which one is your favorite in all of these tangles? I'm showing you all these tangles. Everyone, either you drew or not, along with me, please write down your favorite tangle in these, all the tangles I'm putting from the day 1 to day 31, okay? So we have 31 tangles in the Inktober Tangle given by Stephanie. Please let me know which one is your favorite. Everyone, write down your favorite tangle. We have explored all of them. I'm putting all the tangles, even the day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2. I hope they all are visible. If not, I can make the screen a little bit up. I can make the camera a little bit up. I think I have put all these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 28, 29, 30, 31. Yay, all are here. So these are the all tangles. Now I'm looking at the chat and I want to see which tangle gets the most vote. Do you have any favorite one in all of these? Or which one you like to draw most? What do you think? Which tangle will be your to-go tangle in future? What do you see? Do you see any tangle as your to-go tangle in the future? Lollywimple is cool. Flux Echo. Let me switch on my camera. Perfect. Oh, so in that way I hide this tangle here. Let me put this here. Yes. I'm just setting up because I switched on my camera. Okay, here you go. Yes. Fluxico, Lollywimple, Hollybaw, Braven's World. Okay, finery. Okay, Linda. Awesome. So in the finery tangle, Linda, let me tell you, like finery has been um, deconstructed by Zentangle, but like the Stephen who gave us all this tangle list, Steve, so she suggested if you don't want to use the finery, you can use the fine gog tangle. Fine gog tangle is kind of a variation of the finery tangle and a mixture of the finery plus the Van Gogh tangle of the Zentangle. So I'm going to use that is the tangle. I can show you like we are going to work on this style next week. So this is the fine gog tangle. So instead of the finery tangle, we can use the fine gog tangle. That's what I'm going to use in the next section, in the next class. So that is kind of the variation of this one. So it's your choice. Lollywimple number one vote, okay. Flux Echo, okay, awesome. That's so cool, everyone. And she's saying Pangea. So Pangea is basically, they put it into the tangle list, but basically Pangea is the reticula. So you can make different these reticulums and then you can fill them the fragment you feel like. And Avro is also a beautiful fragment tangle, but as I told you that you can keep switching the direction and you can make a beautiful, the ribbon or the band with that. Awesome. That's it, guys. Now it's time to say goodbye. Thank you, everyone. And if you have not clicked on the thumbs up button and if you have not subscribed it, please do that. And if you have not started working in the Tangle Marathon, and it's a beautiful handy resource, you can add it and you can use these tangles. And here I can just show you this is the tag tangle, this is the gnome rumpus tangle, this is the finery tangle, this is the holly bar tangle in these. Here you see this is the holly bar in this one, and this is again the holly bar in this one here. And this I want to show you here. I have used holly bar as the base. You see in the base of this artwork, holly bar has been used to create the texture. So one tangle can be used in various ways, right? And here is the one mandala we did last year. So this is the Christmas theme mandala. If you want to make any Christmas card or the Christmas artwork, if you want to make it in a bigger thing. So the video of this is available on my YouTube channel. You can see that and you can make a Christmas gift for your loved ones or for Christmas art for your own self. So that is just a suggestion. That's it for today, guys. Bye bye. Thank you. See you again next week. Bye.